The fifth of my six stops is, I guess, a teacher read aloud. I didn't get to witness this one all that much because we had so many big projects going on between like an advocacy fair and stuff like that. So I only got to witness this twice, I think, over the time. But normally, Miss Morrison says she'll do it, um, 3 times a week or so. It usually is in the afternoon for the last half hour. Again, the reason for that is she finds that these boys have a very hard time focusing in the afternoons, and so it's good to do something like this. The things that I notice with the students right away is when there's read alouds, they kind of yes, and they're excited, which is good. Regardless of whether that excitement is, they don't have to do anything and they can just sit and relax. But either way, I think it's building a really positive association with reading and being read to. And Miss Morrison, does a very good job with her questioning and thinking aloud and stuff like that as she's reading. I wonder what that means, or what do you think he's inferring, or what would we call this, and foreshadowing, or whatever it is, right? And she does a good job of keeping the students engaged. They know that they can relax and just listen, but they also need to know that they do need to be paying attention because she'll just call on them randomly. A few curriculum connections. The book that they're reading is Lord of the Flies, which is really a great book for this because there's so much going on with different things. There's stuff about social studies as well as human nature and all those things that tie in. It's really easy to do intercurriculum stuff with it, but it's also really good for the English language arts curriculum. So 2.1, use the comprehension strategies. So use definitions provided in context to identify the meaning of unfamiliar words. Lord of the Flies was written a little while ago, and so there are some words that aren't used as much anymore. And there's just some things like that where you can take contextual cues or clues, sorry, and figure them out. Another area where it does is 2.2, respond to text. Explain how metaphor, personification, and synopte, why can't I say the word, are used to create mood and mental images. So again, there's lots of that within talking about the conch and all those things with Lord of the Flies that has good descriptive language. One area that it just totally connects with is 2.2, respond to text. There's 4 points in a row that it's bang on. So observe and discuss aspects of human nature revealed in oral, print, and other media texts, and relate those to those encountered in the community. Summarize oral, print, or other media texts indicating connections among events, characters, and settings. So again, that's just comprehension stuff. Identify or infer reasons for characters' actions or feelings. That's a great one for Lord of the Flies because there's so much in their meetings where there's arguments and different things like that, where there's plenty of opportunity to kind of for the students to make predictions on why they thought whoever acted, I can't remember any names, how they were acting for what reasons and things like that. Then make judgments and inferences related to events, characters, setting, and main ideas of the text. And so all those are bang on with Lord of the Flies. And again, I learned a lot watching Miss Morrison in just the way that she reads and kind of moves around the classroom, and she has good timing on when to stop and ask questions and different things like that. So I definitely see guided reading. That's something that I loved when I was a student, being read to, and I think that gets lost on the older grades of elementary. So I was glad that she still does that, and I definitely see, if I am in a secondary or what's it called, tier Division 2 of elementary, I'll see myself doing teacher read alouds along with questioning and things like that.